They pull the strings there. They're puppets.
Yeah.
All those politicians, they're mostly lawyers and millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about you. Got their own immunity, right? It's just like, Disney World. Ever been down there?
No, in Florida,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
See, G. Gordon Liddy's dad was one of the lawyers, half a dozen lawyers in the country
Mm-hmm.
that designed that for him. The Orange County in Florida is not states like a reservation. He's got his own government, everything there.
Oh, wow.
They don't relate to Wichita. That's how powerful Disney is.
You could get arrested in Disneyland and go to Disney jail.
Well, I don't know. But
I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm just saying they're owned into like reservations. They can't come on there or something.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
No, that's how powerful, how much money they have.
Yeah.
It's like show business, and they're moving out of it too. Texas, you hear that?
No.
Those people are slowly they don't want to make California. It's too much money.
Yeah.
See what's happening. These psychologists over there in Yale and Princeton, Ivy League schools, Ivy League schools,
Yeah.
Yale, Princeton, and Harvard. This lady I knew met in Beverly Hills. She's from that area right there someplace. She didn't go to Harvard, but another school or college, and she says that girlfriend of hers dated Rumsfeld. He's
No.
Yeah, and her daughter left, disappeared, 6-year-old daughter. I don't know if that's the reason why, but she
Maybe.
said, "Oh, he's a bad dude. He won Monsanto. Those guys are bad dudes."
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I said, yeah, you're right.
And who's the other vice president under Roosevelt? Bush. Can't think of his name. His daughter's running out of.
I think you told me that one.
She's running since she dropped out out of Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
She's running for power. But those are oil people. All those oil people are powerful people.
Do you vote?
Yeah, all the time. I've been voting for 50 years.
Who'd you vote for this time?
This
Recently.
time I didn't vote. I did
Oh, you
change.
didn't?
Not
Oh.
this time. I go to always vote private. Go down to the county down there in Downey.
Yeah.
Or not Downey, Norwalk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't believe. They're all corrupt, just like our Catholic Church. Why don't they police those priests? How come there's 120 of them that they're still looking at prosecute? How come they hide them? All they do? Why didn't they?
Protecting them?
Well, that's
don't
how
know.
powerful the Vatican is.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I
They're
do.
involved with the United Nations. The United Nations, another one. They got investment in our community, dude. Our law enforcement and all that stuff. You could go on. Imagine what we know, what we don't know.
And as soon as you do know, then suddenly you go
disappear.
missing. Yeah. That's how it works.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's the vice president? I can't think of his name. He's out of Wyoming, another oil man. Those people that it doesn't even work disgusting. My sister lives in Frisco. It's like Pelosi.
Mm-hmm.
And then who's the other senator there, congressman? Not Feinstein. Well, Feinstein too. But he takes a military plane. They bring the family there from Travis Air Force Base up there by Davis, right, to Andrews Air Force Base. They travel in a military plane. Now she's got enough money. They're multi-millionaires. She can buy a Lear jet, for $25 million, and they're using government taxpayers' money.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's not fair, right? But see, that's
crazy.
what's happening. It's by design. If you 84, George Orwell, and what's this other guy?
If you could, would you move to a different country though, or no?
No.
Even though you're saying it's so corrupt here.
Yeah, but where have you been overseas? Seen
No, but I'm just saying. I mean,
listen to these people. Even Japan, they're not making Toyotas no more because of the pollution there. Because of the earthquake. They're taking the parts other places.
Yeah.
Because of that. So Honda, I'd buy a Honda before I'd buy a Toyota. But you could look in the poor countries, India.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is supporting that. Why is he there in Napoleon and stuff? See, those people pull all the strings.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. And these guys are all corrupt, just like our mayor and all that same thing. The police, he has to give them more money. They don't want to serve anywhere for 60. They can't live on 60,000. They have to have 85,000. He's supposed to get.
60,000 is a lot.
Huh?
60,000 is a lot.
Not nowadays. You got to have like 40,000 singular. Rents are $2,000, $1,200. Insurance, all the food's going up. Everything's going up.
Yeah,
And
that's
clothing.
true.
I just come from secondhand store. I paid $5 for this.
Oh, nice.
I had snake shoes. That would be $400.
Oh.
That's the place in secondhand stores.
Yeah.
People can't afford these. When
Yeah.
60 years ago, I bought Levi's for $3.98.
Oh, 60 years ago?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
1950.
Oh, okay.
I was in school yet.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to school because the rivets were exposed in the back pockets. You ever see their collectors?
No, I haven't.
You couldn't go because it scratches all the furniture.
Oh, how
And they were
funny.
14 ounces. They stand up by themselves. You had to buy them 2 inch here in the waist
Yeah.
because they shrink. They're pre-shrunk.
Wow.
Well, you could buy a new car with everything on it for $2,000.
Yeah.
Cadillac for $4,000. Now they're $60,000. In a house, my dad built his house in '48 for $13,000, $14,000. Those houses are what? See, that's a couple $100,000. Where you
Yeah.
can afford that? People, the wages. How do you kind of wages that live in minimum scale? What is that? $8, $10 an hour?
Mhm. Yeah.
Now on the show business, the actor is working for day labor, and she said I could get a job in the studios. You know anybody who works in the studios?
No, I don't actually.
$100,000 a year. I don't like those people.
No,
No, I
they're
just like.
sketchy.
No, they're all
Fake.
drug-oriented, drinking, abusers. All
Yeah.
kinds of- huh?
No, I'm saying yeah. That's true.
That's my opinion. I don't know. The musicians too. They're all on the drugs. Why do they do that?
Because they're
Johnny Cash was drunk for 8
exposed to
years.
more, because of their lifestyle, they're exposed to more things like that than we are.
Not all of them. Again, I'm going to rephrase it again. But see, they all have to compact. You have to go along with them at some point.
Yeah.
Just like Steve Spielberg. I got some guy I know that did, what's his, out of New York. I can't think. He was married to Bloomfield. Bloom? Real rich. He has his own plane and everything. But anyway, he works for, he said I could get a job, just labor, $18.50 an hour.
Nice.
That's pocket change.
$18.50 an hour?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
No, the laborers, you could work in the fast foods. That's $8 an hour.
Oh,
You can't work-
$8.50.
$18.50.
That's a lot of money for hour?
Yeah, an hour.
That's good money.
I don't think so. That's pocket change.
So you said no?
No, I ain't gonna work for those people. I don't like those people.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like them. I wouldn't like my dad. He run a drugstore, and I was doing my pranks and that stuff. And he said, "I don't want you in this place here. I don't want you urinating. I don't know if it's on fire." See, he didn't like me, which I didn't blame him.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's funny.
Well, I'm a mental case, but anyway, that's beside the point. My mom couldn't figure out how I got out of the service, an honorable discharge reimbursement.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, he's a mental case. That's where I inherited from, but that's a long story. Where I come from, there's more mentals in that state.
Where do you come from?
Scandinavian Rock.
Okay.
You know where that is?
What state is that?
Where's all the Norwegians, the Swedes, the Finnish, and the Danish?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Where do you think that is? What do you call the basketball team?
You have different modes on it?
I don't know.
The big and fancy and powerful one.
Oh.
Lakers.
Yeah.
That's why they come here in 59,
Uh-huh.
40, 55 years ago. And they lived in the sports center down there. They built that for them, Figueroa. And
So you lived in California? Or?
No.
What
I've been
state did you
over-
grow up
I've
in?
been in New York. I've been in Florida, Miami. Why?
Where'd you grow up?
There.
In Florida?
No, Minnesota.
Oh, in Minnesota. Okay. Oh,
I said
okay.
that the reason Scandinavians settled is because their livelihood was water, fishing.
Oh, okay.
All those lakes.
Yeah.
And that's supposedly like a couple hundred years ago or more.
Oh.
But I don't know. It's like now you don't want to go there. Do you hear the stories? 40
No.
below, 30 below.
Oh, yeah. I was in Chicago just a couple weeks ago.
You were.
It was very cold.
Everything freezes up. Your locks in your cars, your doors. You
It's
gotta
nice
shut-
out there,
Well,
though.
maybe there, but there's scattered areas.
Yeah.
There's snow all over. You have to shovel everything.
It's nice to
Everything
visit.
freezes up, huh?
It's nice to visit then.
But still, for
In Chicago's all the gangsters there too, crooks.
To
And
an
you ever hear of
extent.
Daily Machine?
No.
That was in the Depression,
Uh-huh.
and they're still there. Years ago. They control it. They run all the underground there.
And where do you get all this information?
Oh, you read. You have to read. I read all the time.
Like newspapers and stuff?
Yeah, amazing. I read everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Huh.
I read everything I can. Why?
No, I'm just
You go to
wondering. You
college,
know a lot.
Those got students out of UCLA come there into Glenny.
Yeah, college doesn't teach you anything
No,
about
that's-
the government.
The professors are baloney too.
Teach you what you
They're
want. They want
oriented.
you to learn. Yeah.
You got to learn yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, see, you know that. What college
Yeah.
you go to?
PCC, community college right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy told the professor, the guy used to live in the neighborhood there,
Mhm.
LACC.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, hey, the students sometimes know more than the professors. Oh, he took offense to that.
They do sometimes. Not necessarily on the subject they're teaching, but yeah, they do.
Sometimes they have heard some of the guys that talk to students. He says, if they make mistakes, you can't show them. You ever see that movie, Not as a Stranger?
No.
It's about 50 years old.
Oh, okay.
50s. Anyway, Robert Mitchum played in that. And he played a poor kid going to medical school. And Frank Sinatra was a rich kid in a white Cadillac.
Uh-huh.
And the professor made a mistake, somehow a technical mistake. And I don't know if it's true or not, but it's embellishing a lot of facts.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, no, he's going to kick him out.
What?
Because he challenged him. You can't challenge him.
Yeah.
You got to see him in back chambers like at court, like I was on jury duty. Ever been on jury duty?
Not yet.
The professor, I was talking to one of the lawyers, medical malpractice, and I think in the restroom, the guy was telling me about whether his Cadillac, he changed his Mercedes. He got a Lexus.
Uh-huh.
He overheard that and got back to the judge. And he said, you can't do that. I told you not to talk.
Yeah, you can't.
They're supposed to not do it. And these juries, they're all tainted too, right? Some of them are tainted. You hear these things, huh?
So, yeah, I guess some stories, yeah.
See, that's you go into a economic culture revolution. And that's George Orwell.
Hello, how you doing?
Who was the guy that was years ago? They challenged him. Nostradamus. You read some of his stuff?
What? Oh, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, they were going to kill him about 5 centuries ago.
What did he do?
Well, he's telling about society and people's countries are going to do that to themselves, seduce themselves. See what the weather's happening?
Uh-huh.
That's the government behind that. See the cell phones? You know where that come from?
Where?
Aberdeen Proving Grounds. Army created that in Maryland. All the weather, HARP. Ever hear of HARP?
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
It's an atmosphere. They control through the electronics.
So you think the weather's controlled by the government?
They ain't telling you everything. They lie through. They lie through their teeth. NASA, it's another one right up the street here. NASA.
Mm-hmm.
You know when
Stanley, why haven't they kidnapped you yet? You know so much.
well, anyway, that's what's my sister's got a master's degree. No, you know, in nursing. No, the other one's got a 3-year nursing. No, that's not a degree.
The sister?
Two sisters. Yeah.
Okay.
No, those are degrees, right?
Yeah.
That's one is 3 years. That's not a degree, though, is it? She's still a nurse.
She's a nurse?
Yeah, they're both nurses. One had
So
3
she's
years.
certified.
Huh?
She's a certified nurse?
Yeah, she
oh,
can
okay.
practice. She has practice in
Cool.
Hawaii. You ever been to
Oh,
Hawaii?
I went to Maui.
Yeah,
one time.
This is a Oahu. That's the name.
Oh, okay.
She worked between the 6 years. So the point is, when I was going to Horseman, you know what Horseman is?
No.
Progressive man years ago. They challenged it. That's what our system is now. Our schools are goofed up too, aren't they? The unions got them controlled. All these unions,
Yeah.
You can't fire the teachers if they're
But how do we stop all this?
revolution.
Revolution?
Yeah, social, economic, cultural is part of that's what's going on. See, the hospitals, this health care thing, they're owned by the Kaiser and Blue Shield and so forth. The drug companies own all hospitals. They're controlling the doctors. And they tell the doctors, any doctor's going to leave. So all these poor people like myself, that's by design. These social scientists and personnel, they said this. I heard this 20 years ago, 25. They're reducing the population, overpopulation, and see, you've got no water now for 2 years, right? Water, and you got Santa Monica's got poison in the water, fluoride. You ever hear of fluoride?
Fluoride's supposed to be good for your teeth, though.
That's baloney. See,
You don't think so?
The doctors will tell you these doctors are leaving the profession sometimes.
Okay.
In the West Side, was a lawyer first, but he went to medical school and he teaches there prolotherapy. You ever hear that? He's a surgeon.
Sounds familiar.
Well, right here in Loma Linda.
Yeah.
It's another one. They don't do invasive surgery no more. He don't do that. And his doctor, for instance, badmouth him because he says that's baloney. You don't have surgery. My mother had 2 hip surgeries, $60,000.
Yeah, they're
Well,
expensive.
you have to use supplements so that the drugs are content too. They're bad news.
Yeah, any kind of drug is bad.
That's right. You got to use supplements. You got to study that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
The food is contaminated too. like not DNA, but what do they call that? It's created right there in Irvine, right there in Orange County.
Uh-huh.
So, and
Where they like clone an animal and then make meat out of it?
no,
No?
what do you call it?